Managing emails is a topic which I have been researching over many years, and now I feel that I have arrived at a place where I am able to manage my emails very effectively. And in this video, I would like to share top 5 tips to manage your emails. Welcome to the channel. This is Abhilash Marichi, and in this channel I talk about data, product and life. I have added timestamps for all the tips in the description. Feel free to skip around. Starting with the tip 1. Consider reading your emails as a separate task in your day. Allocate time in your day specifically for reading emails. Consider this as a separate task. Based on the nature of your work, you can choose how you will allocate your time. Let's say you are on a non-critical project and you can afford to respond to any of your emails within few hours, then you can follow this strategy. Assuming that you are in a 9 to 5 job, I would suggest check your emails for 15 to 30 minutes before you start your day's work, and then check your emails once again and for 15 to 30 minutes before you break for your lunch, another 15 to 30 minutes before you end for the day. For most people, this would be very much sufficient as long as you are able to focus for that 15 to 30 minutes for just checking your emails and reading through all your emails. But if you are in a dynamic environment, you might have to consider checking your email every hour. What you can do is, first 5 to 10 minutes of every hour, you can check your email and respond to it if it is necessary. But if you are on a super critical project, you will have to live in your mailbox. So there is no other way around. You will have no choice but to read every email when it arrives. Tip number 2, quick responses. If an email takes 2 to 5 minutes to respond, do respond to that email as soon as you read it. But if the email requires more time, like if it requires 10 minutes or 20 minutes or sometimes an hour to respond, what you can do is take that as a task in your task list, and you can see at what time you can actually respond to that email, and do acknowledge the sender that you will be able to respond back to that email at so and so time. Acknowledgement is very important. Tip number 3. Create inbox rules. Over a period of time, if you have seen patterns of emails flowing into your inbox and you know some pattern need not require your attention then and there, then you can create rules for those emails and move all those emails into a separate folder which you can check later. For example, if you continuously get newsletters, then you can write an inbox rule to put all those newsletter emails as and when it arrives into a newsletter folder, so that it doesn't fill up your inbox and you know these are the emails which you can check later and they are not usually urgent. Tip number 4. If you are in a place where your inbox is already filled up with thousands of emails, then this is for you. If that is the case, I would suggest that just go to your inbox, select all the emails which are older than 2 months and archive them. Do not delete them, archive them, so that you can access those emails if it is required in future. Most probably those emails would not be important emails, because if they were important, the sender might have already sent you another email asking for a response. So most likely those emails are not important and it won't affect your work. So what you can do is you can archive every unread email which is older than 2 months. Tip number 5. Keep the notifications on. This is a tip which is not recommended by most of the productivity gurus. But personally, for me, this has helped a lot, because these notifications just appear in the corner of your screen and you can actually look into the message. You can see who is the sender, what is the subject, and then you can decide whether you have to hop onto that email or you can ignore that for now. I believe humans have evolved to live with notifications. So I think it should be okay to have this notification turned on for your work emails. If your boss has sent you an email where you have to respond immediately, you can actually get to know about it in the notification. And it will be very easy for you. You just see the notification and you decide whether you have to switch your task or not. So this notification, I personally believe this is important to turn it on and use it for your advantage. So these are my top 5 tips to manage your email overload at work. Do let me know out of these 5 tips which one you think will help you a lot. And if you have additional tips, don't forget to comment it below. I would love to read them. Thank you. See you in the next video. Until then, wear a mask, stay safe. Bye-bye.